Stop asking to, oh, it's just a courtier this time, sure, you can marry them. Sorry, it's just like 50 people are asking to marry my mom. And it's not the chat, because that would make it even weirder. Majority population to be converted to Sunni faith. Fucking finally. Jesus, we've been trying to do that forever. All right, convert the rest of Yemen. Here we go. The moral authority of Sunni right now is 84 out of 100. That's pretty high moral authority. You don't get many heresies with that high of moral authority. Yeah, that guy can be my advisor or whatever. Give him some money though. Make him like me. Medina prospers, always nice. And camel riding ground in Jeddah is done. Good, more camelry. By the way, everybody in the chat, fellow wrestling fans in the chat, which is of course all of you, because pro wrestling is the greatest thing in the universe. Volbez in the chat, I think that's your username in the chat. I don't even fucking know your real name and your Twitter handle. In the chat, is quite possibly watching her first ever WWE event later today with Hell in a Cell. Might terrify her to her core that one of the first matches she may ever see is gonna be Jeff Hardy's first ever Hell in a Cell match, and I can guarantee the fucker's gonna kill himself tonight, because of course he is, he's Jeff Hardy, and if there's a high thing to jump off of, he will. But everybody, round of applause for her. It's always nice when somebody gives wrestling a chance. I'ma do it! There you go, that's the spirit. It's gonna be fucking awesome, you're gonna love it. Probably. Definitely. Probably. Definitely. All right. Kong thinks I should employ my considerable energies towards the cause. Okay, so I can become just because he's just, right? Yeah. So I can either become temperate, which is really nice, or just. So the way this works, we talked about this a little bit in one of the previous episodes, but you remember how I gave you guys that chart and it said that if your educator has a certain trait and you have a certain trait, they can turn it into that trait instead. What this is with conscientious, if your educator is just, you can become just. Now, just is solid. 2 stewardship, 1 learning, and all vassals have opinion 5 higher of you. Anytime there's vassal opinion up, that's a strong trait. All of your vassals just respect you more automatically for being fair. And +2 stewardship is nice, because, you know, I consider stewardship the most important stat, just being a little better than martial, martial being the size of your army. Temperate is also so strong though. It's 2 stewardship, church opinion up, same trade opinion up, but I gotta say, like, just temple opinion is okay, vassal opinion is more important. And this gives me the stewardship +1 learning. And learning is the least important trait, but I'm not gonna scoff at getting more stats. So we're gonna go ahead and take just. So we're gonna say sage advice. We have become just, which is just a beautiful trait. One of my favorites. We've gotten to 11 stewardship and we're not even an adult yet, so we haven't had our education trait kick in yet. So we are just and we're paranoid. I was kind of hoping for like shrewd. Shrewd is a lot better than paranoid because shrewd just makes all your stats go up for being intelligent. We got paranoid, which is -1 diplomacy, +2 intrigue. But the main impact from paranoid, you think murder plots are happening constantly, even if they're not. You can hide in your castle for no reason whatsoever. And every time your wife is pregnant, you're paranoid that she's cheating. Really, paranoid is more so, you're happy when a relative you don't want to die has it, because they'll hide at every murder plot and never get murdered, and you're pissed if your counselors have it because they never fucking do their job, because they're too busy hiding in their castle. There are a lot of Crusader Kings drinking games out there, Heronera, thank you. Crusader King's drinking game. Every time someone asks to marry a relative you don't want them to marry, take a sip, you die. Hey, Trump Grump says, I'm new. Well, get out while you still can, because you walked into a shit show. Hold on, I can start composing a book while I'm 14? I don't know why. I'm gonna wait till I'm an adult so that my full-on stats are coming in. Wow, he converted another place to Sunni that fast? We've had generations of imams fail to convert places. And this dude's putting in some work. We've had higher stat imams than him fail. Oh, some bastard child. Another place just became a tributary of the Tang Empire. Man, China is cleaning up this game. I'm happy they're on my side. What is this? Half-sister wants to marry some dude? Sure, whatever, do your thing. All right. Convert these Shia up here. Yeah, I don't want Shia in my land. This is my personal land. I even own this mosque. Is this mosque owned by some Shia guy? No, Sunni guy. Good. I want all the religious facilities there owned by Sunni. Are you Shia? No. Good. What about this guy? Good. Sorry, me says, ignores me on purpose. I just want to know about the trade plug. I never ignore people on purpose. I already talked about the Trade Republic earlier. It's doing fine. There's nothing really to look at with the Trade Republic. Good God, my economic advances are just out of control. My upward spiral is spiraling out of control. Does anybody know where that is from? It's a bit obscure, but it's one of my all-time favorite quotes from one of the people that inspired me to get into Let's Play way back in the day. Okay, hold on. Where do I want to dump experience or advances here? I could get more castle tax plus an extra Kabha town, which is Kabha town, which is castle town. It's money, which is very good. Also, camel riding grounds up. Can you get a betrothal to Princess of China? We probably will, because that really helped us last time. I like to really get close ties with China. It's been doing wonders to modernize the country. Like, we are the most modern country in the world right now. The year is 975 AD, and we are like, outside of China, we are the most advanced country in the world, easily. Constantinople of the Byzantine Empire is not as advanced as us. The only thing they're better at us then is walls. They have better construction of walls and castles. All right, so if I wanted to upgrade this, castle infrastructure 4 higher. It's just making sure we didn't need a higher level of walls first. Okay. Now, if I wanted to blitz my way to level 4 improved keeps, though, we probably could, and that would get me a lot of good shit. That would get me more keeps and castle walls, which is a bit of money and a lot of troops. And city walls and mosque walls, which is good for the money and the troops of those places. Walls are good. They're cheap and they just give you a little bit of money and a little bit of troops. They really stack. Oh man, I think I'm just gonna castle infrastructure, improve keeps. There we go. Because I'm getting those points so fast now. And just get that money going up right away. That beautiful, beautiful money. We have so much money to dump on this right now, and it's gonna get us so much more money. And you know what? It's dirt cheap. Get the fortifications up. I don't want anyone sieging Mecca. Alright, I read the chat a little bit. Nobody got my reference. That's fine. It was really obscure. It's a random offhand quote from, like, I want to say, like, 2009, maybe, that deceased Crab, a small Let's Player who was very influential back in those days, randomly said when he was having a really good game of Civilization 1. He said, "My upward spiral is spiraling out of control." And for some reason that really stuck with me, because I still quote that. It's really funny to me. I have so many economic technology points. Get the town infrastructure up while I'm at it. And you know what? Our mayor there is so rich he can pay for that himself. Anyone else here watch Deceased Crab? I haven't watched him in a while, but I think he's actually come back to Let's Playing, which is cool. Like, those are the fortifications done in Mecca. How well is the loot protected here? Not super well, but it's because it's so overflowing with wealth. It's probably Mecca has to be the wealthiest city in the world at this point. I need to trade practice of 4 or higher. What do I have? It's at 2. That's a shame. I want to get that up. That'd be good. Oh look, someone parking in my lot. BRB, time to work, says Cobra Commander. I forget, don't you work at like a police station or something? Or was it security? Something like that. All right, how old are we? We're 15, we're almost done our regency. God, I'm so happy our educators are why is his opinion be so low all of a sudden? He's my rival? Why? How did he become my rival? Man, I like that guy. He still doesn't hate me that much, even though it's a negative 100, but still. Denjin says, I still don't understand how Romans of Three Kingdoms does Succession. Oh, I don't know either. I haven't played it enough to know. Good game, though. Or good games. What is this? My imam has been discovered charging money for things and putting in the gold in his own pocket. Fuck it, fire him. Security guard, if I recall. Okay. God, once again, we don't have the greatest choices for imams. Apparently that man is not eligible. Okay, well, we'll take just some guy we already had then. He might have made you ambitious. He did make me ambitious, which makes us rivals, but it gives me +2 in every stat. That's fucking awesome. Although ambitious people hate other ambitious people. But still, thanks, dude. Wow, he took one for the team on that one. It made us hate each other, but it made me better by 2 in every stat. He fucking took the bullet for me. Nice. Did Cesar's die while I was getting food? Not yet. We're 15. We're almost at the point where we are not in a regency. What is it yelling at me about technology for now? Oh, we can do a cultural advance. We just passed 1 total point per. Oh my god, even our technology rate is skyrocketing. This is crazy. Do I just want more legalism? Kingdom voice royalties. I don't really need that yet. But if I get up to legalism 5, I can change my obligations for taxes even farther, and that's really nice. I do like that. I want more money from the burghers. I want more levies from the feudal vassals. Majesty is good too, though, and if I get to imperial administration, that's nice. Majesty is more piety and prestige. Gets me that respect. Tolerance is also good. Better status of women. Lets me give them more jobs. That opens up my ability to tolerance level 4. Hold on, what am I at? Tolerance 3? Fuck it, I'm bringing that up. Here we go. Makes it so that I can hire women to higher standings in the council. We did it. We're an adult. We become a fortune builder, which is level 3 stewardship education. Max is 4, so I'm really happy with that. Second best. We grew a mustache really fast. We're a fairly handsome young man. Doesn't look 16, but okay. Kind of looks like he's 40. We're a fortune builder, so that's +1 martial, -1 diplomacy, +6 stewardship, +1 learning, +10% fertility. That's awesome. We're 19 in stewardship. We're very talented in that. And then every other stat's just fine. We don't have a single low stat. They're just average to high stats. And then a really great stewardship. I'm happy with that. We have decadence of 0, of course. And I'd like to immediately start grooming an heir that increases our fertility even higher. I want to immediately have a son and clean up our line of succession. Immediately, what do we want to do for our focus? We could do family for the fertility, diplomacy, the health, and it would mostly just to have a bunch of kids. I want to just have a shitload of kids really fast. So with all those effects on, I'm at +50% fertility, I believe. No, we're at like 45 plus fertility, which is a lot. And it gets our diplomacy up a little bit, which will help stabilize the realm, make our vassals like us early. Let's hit up China. I would like a imperial marriage. That's, what does that cost us? That costs us, grant you 500 prestige, blah, blah, blah. I want to know how much, grace is going to cost us, though. It might be dependent on the individual. Yeah, for me. 1,000 grace? That's worth it. Yeah, that's worth it. All right, wedding in a few weeks. I hope she's talented. They tend to be quite good at stewardship because they receive a really good Chinese education. Dr. Nimbus says, get a ton of wives? No, because that will get a ton of my kids assassinated by other wives. Oh, by the way, I missed a bunch of follows. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. Thanks for following, Coach, Rokes, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Darren Martin, One Vox, Jesus, how do you want me to pronounce that? 1VOX01, I have no idea. Ear Split, and Heidentum. Welcome to the vlog, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. All right, marriage, yeah, beautiful. So here's our wife. She is oh my God, great stats, especially learning. 18 in learning. She is a scholarly theologian. She has sympathies for Islam, which is good because she's not Muslim herself. So I'm happy that she's cool with Muslims. Child of concubine, that's common. Scholar, lots of learning, cool. She's ambitious, which is possibly bad because we're also ambitious, but whatever. Cynical, that's fine. Cruel, Brave, cool. Erudite, basically she's just really well educated. I'm gonna immediately bribe her because that's how you get a good, long-lasting, healthy marriage, is you bribe your wife. So there we go, she likes us a lot, so hopefully we'll have lots of kids really fast. We have really high fertility, she has no negative fertility traits, and we immediately bribed her. Actually, no, she has negative 5% of fertility for scholarly theologian, but we have such huge bonuses that really doesn't matter. Yeah, let's start writing a book right away. We've got the money. Yeah. Oh, we can also hold a big tournament. Yeah, that costs like nothing for us. Start holding a tournament, big tournament, get us a lot of prestige early in our reign, and start composing a book for 800 bucks. Yeah, we're gonna write it based on stewardship, because that's by far high skill and will get us the highest quality book that we can pass down through the generations. And thanks for following, Upon Canton. Upon Canton, welcome to the vlog. Hope you enjoyed the stream. God, we're getting a shitload of followers the last few streams. I don't know why. Our view count isn't really that much higher than usual. Guess just new people keep coming in. Well, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. What would happen in a nation full of ambitious people? Assassinations, left and right. High stat people assassinating each other like you wouldn't believe. It would be wonderful and terrifying. What is this? Is this another marriage I don't want to be involved in? Yes. All right, we're an adult. This is great. Time for heroic deeds. May he recover swiftly. You're gonna hear a lot of that. The tournament is going on and people are getting wounded. May he recover swiftly. 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 Well, okay, so we have the results of the tournament now. That was a fucking bloodbath. I can't believe none of them died. Usually we get some serious deaths. Holy shit. All right, our marshal came in third place. That's cool. I want him to be good at combat. Invite a master engineer, give him a castle. Maybe we already have a master engineer. He's our rival, unfortunately, but I would like him to not be our rival. Second place is some commander. And first place was my cousin, who's an emir. He's got 2 emirates, actually, and he's an heir to a mosque. So he's quite a powerful man. And prosperity increases across the country. I'll be honest, I thought the stream when I kept saying the same thing over and over. No, that's just everybody getting wounded. When you have those big tournaments, people get just massacred. All right. Hey, converted another subject to Sunni, sweet. What is this? Someone inherited some titles, is cool. And we built one of our keeps, beautiful. Get some stables going there. I want more troops. And I'm not so worried anymore about these factions. Oh, you know what? That one's actually getting a bit stronger than I thought. It's getting near 70%, which is when it's considered a threat. Okay, well, we're an adult. We can handle this. Camelry. Camelry is the solution to most of life's problems. I actually lolled, and that's in response to, may he recover swiftly! Caps lock.